Here we are in video number 3. Where we left off in the last one, we had gotten our profile up to 55% completeness. This video is going to get us up to 85%, which is as high as we can go without taking the next step, which we'll cover in the next video, and that will take some period of time while we wait for other people to do things for us. So, next thing it's telling us to do is add your education. I'm going to click on that link. Take you to the school name. Like the business page, the business name, it's a good idea not to attempt to enter the entire thing yourself. So I'm going to put in Ohio and let it choose Ohio State. Again, like the business page, there are people who are conceivably going to search for us based on the college that we went to. So we want to make sure that it's spelled exactly the way of the official page. So rather than type it in, we'll just select degree. Let's say I had a BScs. Computer science, and I went there from 1980. I forget what other dates I put in there, so 86 through 90. We can always come back and change that, no big deal. I'm not going to fill any activities and societies, although if you were in a fraternity, sorority, like it says here, Alpha Phi Omega, any of those things on any sports teams, extracurricular activities, feel free to go ahead and put that in. It's probably not a huge deal for business folks, but if you're using this to also connect with old business people or find people you have in common with, it's not a bad idea. So I'm going to go ahead and save these changes. And we're now up to 70% completeness. Now we're going to add a picture. It absolutely amazes me how many people on LinkedIn do not have their pictures. That is an absolute no-no in the world of any social media, whether it be LinkedIn or anything else. I'm going to choose, because I like the profile, I'm going to choose one of Dave Rabata that he uses in his LinkedIn profile. I think there's nothing in the background to distract from his picture. It's a nice picture, looking professional but not too stuffy. Nice smile on his face. Good example for what to use when you create yours. So I am going to make it available to everyone, and I'm going to save those settings. All right, that photo is now in place. We're up to 75% completeness. Add your summary. I'm going to click on that. It's something everybody wants to have in there. Professional experience and goals. I'm going to come over and just take something out of a resume and cut it and paste it in here, just because it's easier than making all this stuff up and typing it in at my speed. But basically, as it says, what have you done over the years? What is a list, a encapsulated list of things you've done, and what are goals that you're striving for? Specialties, let's say logistics, material handling, and automation, just for grands. Save that. We're up to 85% completeness, and that's as high as we're going to get with this. But let's go back and take a look at this profile now from the perspective of somebody who, again, we could click on this sub-tab. Let's get used to coming up here so we're always talking on the same page if we have any conversations. View profile. We're now looking at this profile as it would be seen by somebody who is doing a search for somebody with any of these keywords, a search for somebody who looks at FloStor and works at FloStor Engineering, someone who used to work at IBM, someone who went to Ohio State, any of the criteria they may be using to find us. So here's the summary, the specialties, a little mini resume, a little CV saying what we did, education. Now we're going to come down to contact settings, and I'm going to make that into a next video. We're going to talk in the next video about permissions of who can see what, and some of the default things that LinkedIn puts in there for you. So we're going to close up video number 3 now. We've got our profile as complete as we can until we take a few more steps. And so thank you. I'll see you in video number 4.